Hello, my C-Lovelies. How are you beautiful, beautiful people doing today? Welcome back to Survival Island. And last episode, we worked on the enchanting. So, if you guys want to see everything I've been working on, I got myself a knockback 2, sharpness 4, not a big fan of that one. Power 2, punch 1. Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, very happy with that one. Efficiency 5, Silk Touch 1, Unbreaking 3, that's a great one for this map. Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, not good. And I have another Fortune 3 pick over here, so we're doing pretty good. I got a good Work pick, I got a good Fortune pick, and I have something that's Silk Touch. So that's great. So that's catching you up all from last episode. And there's a few other junk enchantments I have, but I can show that off later. Now today, I've already been doing a ton of work before we even started this episode. It took me a few hours, but check it out, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready to see it? Pow! Today, we will be working on our Mushroom Manor. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to call it. The Mushroom Manor, the Mushroom Mansion, the Mushroom House, I don't know. You guys can help me figure out an awesome name for this. But some of you might be thinking, well, why is this such a special build? What makes it so special? You hyped it up so much last episode. And it's special because of one mechanic on the Xbox. Now on the PC, let's say we wanted to, if we wanted to Silk Touch that red mushroom block and then have like the stem differently. I believe you can do that. No problem. Here, if you Silk Touch anything, you just get this weird looking like the inside of a mushroom block. So what we're gonna have to do is move every block with a piston and get them into place. Yes. Now that might seem difficult, but the more difficult part is the puzzle. So let's go into the creative world, my creative test world, and I'll show you guys what I mean. So we are here now at our creative test world, and let me show you why some of this stuff will be difficult. But first, let's talk about the concepts right here. Now, right here, I have 5 different mushroom trees that I grew, and then I have hollowed them out to by the side. So we got the front side, the left side, the back side of a tree, the right side of a tree, and the top side of the tree. Now, why is this important? This is important because if we look here, let's look at this one block. The front block is red. The front of it is. The right side of it is red. While this one over here, the front side of it is red, but the left side of it is red. And on this one, this is the brown. If we just Silk Touch it, we get a full block looking like this. And I don't find that to be a very pretty color, but I do love this. So if you can tell, we're going to have to fit certain areas to certain parts of the house. Like this would be at the right corner, while this one would be at the left corner. And then in the middle, it wouldn't matter what block we chose as long as it had the red on one side. So we have to look at each of these blocks and figure out where each of them will go on the house. And over here we got the back side, so we can kind of see what it's like. And then over here we have one as well. So it's just trying to figure out the correct blocks to go in the right places. It's like a puzzle piece. And it's going to be interesting trying to build a house. And over here, we can see that this could be a floor. If we really wanted to, we could have a floor made out of this. But there's no way we can ever have a roof with the red. None of these has red. Now, if there was a way I could somehow rotate blocks, I tried to look online, see if there's anything. There really wasn't anything I could find that worked for me. But maybe there's something out there. But let's look at one other mechanic that is kind of annoying with this. So let's say, okay, this is perfect. Let's see, can I get a torch down so you guys can see better? That works. There we go. So what we're going to do here, let's just say, okay, I want to move this stem, because the stem is going to be one of the other blocks that we're going to use. And I want to move it. So let's go like this. Hey, that actually worked that time. Normally, there'd be times where the piston wouldn't work like that. So let's go like this. Okay. Now if I went like that again, does it work? Oh, look at that. Huh. Interesting. Well, earlier, the piston was not acting right for me. But it's good to see that this is starting to work. I'm sure the piston will act weird again in the future, but if we can just do this, you know, it's going to work after a while. Yeah, this is going to be good. So what we might do is have like another, let's just say dirt, and then we could go like this. And go like that again. And it just keeps pushing it out. It's going to take a bit of time to get everything to where I want it to go, but it is going to work. So now that you guys all understand that, let's take a look at our house. Now, what is the functionality of the house and what can it look like? As of right now, this took me about 3 or 4 hours worth of planning. I built it in my creative test world. The structure of it was actually inspired by just a random build from B00. He was just walking by like an old build of his, I guess, and I freeze framed it, and I took a screenshot of it, and I really looked at it and was like, wow, that's a nice structure. I like that a lot. So my inspiration has been built from just a random build I saw. And that's a good tactic, guys, by the way. If you're ever watching somebody and you're wanting to build and you get inspired by something, take a screenshot of it, make a little file of everything that you've ever been inspired by, and then write down why it inspired you. And then later, if you come across something else that inspires you, you can combine ideas. Like I actually was watching a modded showcase just for a random mod, and within the mod it showed mushroom villages. And whenever I saw that, the two inspirations just combined into one for me in my head. And this is kind of how it all works. So this is kind of like a little bit of the behind the scenes of how sometimes I come up with these builds. So the dirt will all act as the stem of the mushroom. So whenever I was building in my creative test world, I used the quartz columns. I think that was the closest block that resembled the stem. And yeah, so I think that's going to look very nice. And then we have wood acting as windows, and then pretty much everything else where there's no blocks will be the red mushroom block. So there's going to be a lot of red in this build, and the cobblestone up there will be red. We're going to go with a stone brick roof, which I might start building first. I can't decide how I want to do this build. Normally you do the roof last, but I might actually do the roof first. But let's go over here and talk about a little bit of the functionality of the house. Now, the reason why I wanted to build the house kind of where it's at is because I want this to go underground, and I want to have unlimited space. Like, I want a big storage room, big everything else, and like, I feel like in my house, on my main Let's Play, I'm very limited to what I can do because I just don't have enough space in my house. And so this is one of the reasons why I chose this location, and we're going to be having to go a lot in the water. So I have a little boat dock. So this will be one dock door, and here's another dock door. So we got two of them right there. And this will be a wall. It's going to look sick. I'm very excited for this, and we're going to have an automatic boat dispenser that will pop up whenever we need one. It's going to be awesome, guys. I'm very looking forward to this build. And this is my work platform for now. I put down dirt and I put down one mycelium, and it just overtook everything. So that's awesome. And I'm actually worried that that's going to take over as well. So let's throw in a few cobblestone to stop the spreading. There we go. Didn't even think about that. And so there's a few methods. I think this is going to be my work platform where I'm going to grow and then piston everything into place. But we could also possibly... Yeah, I'll tell you what. Give me a second. Well, my goal was to grow some of the trees, and then those blocks would just act as the wall immediately by strategically placing them. But then I would have to remove some of the blocks above, and that's just going to be a pain. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start getting to work. I'm just going to see what we can do. So you might get a time lapse right here, you might not. So see you guys in a little bit. Well, I gave you guys an extra long time lapse there, and I did fast forward a lot of it because I wanted you guys to see how tedious this is right now, trying to do everything. And we're not even a fourth of the way done with this, and on top of all that, I just made a mistake. I made a mistake, guys. I built this work platform. I didn't want to build it in the water because I didn't want the water to get ruined. And the problem is everything is supposed to be down not one block but two. I noticed it right here whenever I did this and I came on this side because I was making sure that the mushroom blocks fit on both sides, and I looked at it and I was like, oh, I need to push this down by one block, and then a second time it needs to go down because of the water line. You know how it has that little gap right there? Makes it look bad if it's right there. And then we have another question that we have to deal with. How far down do we actually need to go underwater with this to make it feel like it fits? Like these posts, do they need to come down all the way into the sand? Like how far is far enough? And I think for now what I'm going to do is just go one block down. Just go one block down, just have it going into the water, so we'll have it fit all the way down to here. And then after that, when the whole project is done, we can A, go back and add on the extra little parts, or B, just fill it in with a different type of block that kind of resembles it, such as like quartz columns, and just throw it under water. But yeah, so that's kind of the problem I'm having right now. This is going to take forever. I knew this was going to take a while, but I did not think it was going to take this long. Yeah, this is going to take a while, so I will come back to you guys whenever this whole wall is done with. Alrighty guys, welcome back. It has been about 3 or 4 days now since the last little update I did. I just got done repairing my shovel. Took about 35 levels to repair, not too bad. And the reason why I had to repair that is because I was using dirt as like all of my scaffolding and how to push all the mushroom blocks. In the last update I told you guys I would I would do everything, or I'd do that one wall. I said I was going to do that one wall, but it took so long. It took so long. Also, my voice might sound a little weird right now. I just woke up. It's about 3 or 4 days later though since the last cut. And I decided to put in every mushroom block and just not worry about doing every little update, because this video would be forever long. It took me so much longer than I originally thought, and I had to grind out for this, guys. But there we go. We're starting to see the formation of it now. So let's take a closer look at it. And yeah, mushrooms are still the thing I hate. Well, magma cubes I might hate a little bit more. And of course it just starts to have to rain right when we're doing this take. But yeah, as you can see, it's very tough to add detail to this build. Now, I do have a few ideas to add just a little bit of detail to this. We don't have half slabs or stairs that can really work well with this build. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. I need some glowstone, so we might make a trip to the Nether this episode. I'm not sure. It all depends on how far we get. But I've had to clear out a little bit of land, and there's a few options that I could actually go with here. But before I talk about that, look at it, guys. Oh, it's really starting to come together. But I'm not kidding, guys. This has taken probably 12 hours worth of grinding. And guys, we all know I'm down to grind. We see me grind in those 40, 50 plus hour episodes that I put in all that effort into. But this one, guys, this is a different type of grind. This one took the cake. I am just beat down after this. It was such a cool idea to try to do all the pistons and stuff. But man, was it tedious. Having to build the scaffolding and everything else. Luckily, no creepers blow up. Or anything like that. I never came across any mobs. So that made my life a little bit easier. Just because I had everything so lit up. Because, guys, if a creeper comes in this house and blows up, I hope I die with it and the series is over. I do not want to have to place any more mushroom blocks on this house. I do not want to do any repairs. Any repairs. Oh, man. But, let's talk about a few of the things here. So, this is going to be where our little boat dock is. This is going to be one room. So, hopefully I'll have something somewhere where I can just press a button or step on a pressure plate. And a boat will pop up on either end, and then over here we'll have another room. This will go up one level, so that'll give us a little bit of variety, and then we're going to have a full second story. And as of right now, we don't have any way to get up, so I'm thinking about putting a spiraling staircase right around here, and so it'll go up to the top and then it'll go underneath. And that's the important part, the underneath, because this stuff, there's not going to be really a lot of functionality within this house. I don't know if we're actually going to have anything useful in it. I think everything that's going to be useful is going to be underneath. So what I need to do now, we need to put the stone brick roof all the way around everything. And I think that will really bring this build together, make it come to life. And then the other thing I need to do is get a ton of hardened clay, something I haven't ever got to work with. I'm very excited for that. And we're going to do some flooring, and we might do some inner roofs on the inside. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. But, yeah, so I also need some glass, too. So we got a lot to do still with this build, but now the tough part is over with. I am happy. I will never do this again until these blocks can be silk touched. And, yeah, I'll catch up with you guys here in a little bit. I tell you what, there's just so much rain in real life and in this world. I just can't catch a break, guys. It's just been raining, raining, raining. Now, if it's raining in real life, I don't mind it. It's just all these possible tornadoes lately that have been freaking me out. But I've just finished placing down the roof. And yeah, you guys ready to get a look at this? Let's get a look at this. I'm excited. I'm hoping it turns out good. There we go. Get all my ladders back. Alright, let's take a step back. And let's turn around. Voila. Hey, I'm liking this. Oh, that ruins the view. Yeah, check it out, guys. Can we get in the boat? Can we see what it looks like from the water? Because I think the water side is the side that's going to look the best. So let's come over here. And let's see if all this hard work has paid off. What do you think, guys? Huh? What do you think? You think we're on to something here? I hope so. If you guys don't like this, I'm going to be bummed. Now, this has been my most daring build, I guess you could say. We worked with a ton of blocks I've never worked with before, and we tried to make something special out of it. I figured, you know, survival island, there's mushroom islands everywhere. It's only fitting to have this as the centerfold of our world, our best looking build, I guess you could say, the focal point. And yeah, I'm starting to like this. This turned out the way I was wanting it to. But let's go inside real quick. Now, I haven't done all the details yet on the outside. So, right here we have the first little room. And of course, we can go straight down into the docks. And like that, we got some stuff to fix there. Now, we do have some normal mushroom blocks. And if you guys are... That's what it looks like whenever you silk touch it. And you see how fast I broke that? Let's do that again. This is why this build was so difficult. Because you just barely tap a block and it would just break on you. So I didn't use most of my these tools right here when building this actual thing in fear of my tool just demolishing it. But if we come up here, so you can see we have to put in a roof. We gotta put in a roof, and I've been trying to figure out what I want to do. I might just do this color again, and maybe put in a few glowstone bits in the ceiling. But that would require us having to go to the Nether, and I don't know if we're gonna do that or not today. But yeah, it's starting to turn out pretty well. I'm thinking if I should just put the mushroom blocks in to flatten out the walls, or if I should put something in. Maybe like a chest or furnaces. Furnaces all the way up and down right there. That might look nice and be useful. That might actually be useful having some furnaces there. But I don't know if I really want to make any. Maybe I'll just put in furnaces here, but we'll never use them. Because I don't really want to focus and be too much in this house. I want to be down low. And let's go down here real quick. So pretty much, we're going to have a little tunnel system that goes down. And that's where we're going to do all of our builds. That's where all the functionality is going to kick in. But I at least wanted to have one nice looking place. Now I'm trying to figure out what I want to do inside to kind of maybe pretty it up a little bit more. We still got some touch-up work to do. But yeah, guys, check this out. We even have a possibility of adding a third story. I'm not going to worry about the third story today, but it is a possibility to have a cramped small room at the top where we can kind of look out the windows. But yeah, so let's see. I'm going to figure out what we're going to do next. We might go into the Nether to try to grab some glowstone. I might tunnel down. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some touch-up work on the outside here and pretty this up a little bit and maybe pull back the land a little bit more. Scratch that. We are going to the Nether. I just edited everything and realized, you know what? We need to spice up this episode a little bit. Let's have some fun. Let's have some adventure. So, I believe I've made the portal correct. I always get the dimensions confused, but that's beside the point. Let's see if it works. Awesome. Alright, guys. Let's go in there. Our goal is to find glowstone. If we can find a fortress, that could be fun to explore it a little bit. So let's just see where this takes us. And I'm going to go ahead and pop that. There we go. Night vision is on. Now let's take a peek at what we're dealing with here. So, yeah, okay, just making sure. Pow, glowstone immediately right there. Alright, let's go ahead and head over there. Zombie pig man. Oh, snap. Check that out. Okay, let's just go up here real quick. Let's close this bad boy off. There we go. I'm guessing there's going to be some remnants of the lava down here, so let's just place some blocks where I think that might be some... Yeah, is that going to do it all? Right there? There? Good enough for me. Alright, let's grab all this. And then let's see what we're going to do after this. So the combat update might be out today. I'm not sure. I saw a few videos titled combat update in my subscription feed. And I'm going to check Reddit after this video, after I'm done recording it, and see if it's out yet. Because I am so excited to see what the next update is going to be. This is going to be the first update since Microsoft has bought Mojang, I believe. So I'm very excited to see what they can offer. Okay, 21 glowstone, that's not too bad. So far it's a peaceful trip. Let's head on in here. Oh snap. What are the odds that we would get a wither skeleton head in our first attempt? We don't have any fire resist potions yet. Gosh dang it. No way. No way. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I am awesome! Okay, maybe I'm not awesome, but I'm lucky! Oh, check it out, guys. We have ourselves already a wither skeleton head. Oh, that is awesome. What are the odds? What are the odds on our first wither skeleton we would just ping him with a bow? We don't even have looting on anything. Oh, that is incredible. I am so hyped right now. So hyped. We're definitely going to have to get a looting sword. And it would be nice if we could actually end up finding... Huh. It'd be nice if we could end up finding a, I don't even remember where I was going with my, my train of thought right there. Let's see, let's go down here real quick. Oh, a horse, that's what I was going to say. It'd be nice if we could find a horse, and then we can do our wither horse running that we have done in our main world. I love that so much. That's such a good farm. It's one of my favorites. But I'm going to continue looking throughout here and see if we can't find anything else. Okay, so we have found ourselves a blaze spawner. I don't want to mess with that right now. But that's not too far off from where we were at. And this is a very cool underground nether fortress. Stop it. Just pop up. Oh! Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and heal up. What's my... Okay, that's not a bad wither effect. I got this rinky-dink armor on, too. So we probably shouldn't spend too much time in here. I mean, we have ourselves a skull and glowstone. What else can we get from this trip? Serpentine, serpentine, serpentine. Serpentine, serpentine, serpentine. Hey, there's some nether wart. There's some nether wart. Let's just take all this real quick. There we go. Now we can start making some potions. That will be great. Let's go down like this. Very good, very good. Let's pop back up here. And let's keep looking. I want to find a chest, guys. Is there a chance that we could find something useful in a chest? I think we can. I think that'd be awesome. Well, look at that. Huh. You don't see that very often. This is a weird... Oh, snap. Come here. Alright, let's go like this. I cannot believe we still got that wither skeleton head. What was it? I listed off the facts. Is it 0.1 or is it 0.05% chance of being able to get a wither skeleton skull without looting on? I think looting brings it up to 5.5% chance of getting it. That's not too terribly bad. I see a chest. I see a chest. Throw this back on for you guys, because this is about to wear out. Yep. There we go. Alright, so this potion is going to have to last us the rest of this little trip. Let's go ahead and check out this chest real quick. Let's see what this has to offer. Nothing. Nothing good. No, you stay away. Okay. That is my first ever horse armor, guys. Oh, it's almost pretty much useless though in this world. Oh man, we haven't found any animals yet in this world, and I find horse armor for the first time. That is something that I have to remember in our main world, because I've already explored everywhere in our world, and since we haven't expanded it all, I've never had the opportunity. Oh, that just got me so hyped. I'm so excited for whenever we expand our world. It's gonna be big. Oh, it's gonna be huge. We got so much stuff we have to do in that world. This is gonna be a blast. Okay, I'm officially lost. I am officially lost. I should have been putting down torches. Yeah, this is the way we gotta go. We gotta go back up top. This place is just a maze. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, this is not good at all. Please. Don't let me die. Please sprint. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you can't get me. Get owned. Give me your head. Give me your head. Hey. Oh no. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, please don't. Please. Oh. Oh. Okay. Let's just chill here for a minute. My night vision's about to run out, so we won't get a lot of good footage anymore. But let's just poke around this corner. There's another chest. Okay, what I want to do is... Where's my axe? There it is. Let's break this. Let's take a look at this one. Let's peek around the corner this time. Hi. Head? No head. And nothing good on that one. Alright, it's time for me to start trying to find our way back. Okay, so we have succeeded in our trip to the Nether. That was good. I spent about 25 minutes in the Nether. Almost all my armor's broken, but hey, we got a skull, and we got glowstone, and we also got ourselves some... Let's see, what else did we get? We got some horse armor, we got lots of nether wart, some soul sand, glowstone, magma cream, blaze rods. That was a good all-around first trip in the Nether. But now what I'm going to do is get back to work on this thing, see if we can't put the final touches on today's episode. Who needs to wear a helmet when you have a wither skeleton skull? I will just scare my evildoers away. I will scare them to death. Plus, let's face it, guys, I look great. Look at this outfit. We got the blue shiny shoes, we have the mesh t-shirt, and then to go on top, the skull. I think it really pulls this outfit together. Hashtag OOTD. Okay, well, unfortunately, it is that sad time of the episode where I have to say goodbye to you beautiful people. But before we go, pow. Look at that. Look what just a little bit of detail will do to this build. We added in some nice trap doors. We got a few fences with some nice placement of torches. And look, we got a quaint little doorway. It just looks great. I love it. I hope you guys enjoy this build. I know not all of you guys will enjoy this build. It's out there. It is daring. It is outside the norm in terms of building. But that's why I wanted to do it. That is why I wanted to do it. We also got some bushes. I terraformed the land out just a little bit over here. And we're going to have to terraform all of this land later, because this is just blocking too much of the house. So don't worry, we will terraform now. Probably we'll address that next episode. But let's take a look on the inside. There's one little special thing I did I think some of you guys will like. Let's come on in. So right now I have the glowstone right here, and many of you guys won't like it. Worst comes to worst, we can put down some carpet if it bothers some of you. But I just like this to light up the windows whenever we're on the outside. I'm more focused on the outside of the build than I am to the inside. That being said, I do feel like we have a good opportunity to come up with some nice interior stuff. I like the way this little spiral staircase has turned out. Let's go up top. And up here we got ourselves the second story. I put in white clay, hardened clay up here. So you can kind of see the difference from here to here. Hardly a difference, but there's a slight difference. Added in a few windows up here. And yeah, look at the view. Look how beautiful it looks. This is no longer Survival Island. This is Luxury Island at this point. Look at this. But here's a little surprise I wanted to show you guys. Let's come on over here. If you look out this window, I'm just kidding, it's right here. There's a ladder, a secret ladder that goes up to the top. And now we have the possibility of having like a secret room. Now this just screams a potion brewing room, but I don't know. I think I'm going to do the potion brewing room down below, but we definitely have some possibilities with this house. So feel free to comment down below. Just comment like on the first story you should do this, on the second story, the one that we're on, do this, and the third story you should do this. But before you comment, keep in mind I like to keep all my stuff close together. Like I want my enchanting room to be right next to my storage room, and I want my storage room to be next to an auto furnishing room, and that next to potion brewery room. Like I like having everything really close together, all my items close, so I save up on time. So I don't know if I'm actually going to put stuff up there, because that's going to require me to go up all the stairs. But also don't forget to comment about the lily pads right here. I will leave a straw pole down into this episode, hopefully, if I remember, because I know a lot of you guys don't like to post. There's a few hundred people that watch my videos and never posted, and I want to give them a medium that they feel comfortable in leaving their input. So for you guys, and for the people that always comment, I love you guys. And yeah, so though that will be a link into the description on the whole lily pad deal. I'm very curious to see y'all's guys' input about that. But that is it that we have for today. That is it. I'm gonna say goodbye out on that second story deck. That is just a beautiful sight. Beautiful, beautiful. And don't forget to follow me on social media. Love interacting with you guys on Twitter, and I actually message you guys back on Facebook. My Facebook only has 39 likes, so if you can, please help me get to 40. Yeah, let's get to 40 total likes. I'm trying to get to 100 on my Facebook page overall. But, alright guys, you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Deuces.